CFT for NCAA football. It's Fresno State versus Bowling Green State.
Let's see if Fresno State can actually do anything.
Wow, I mean, you're starting off quite pessimistic.
It's Fresno State. A JV basketball team could beat this team.
Well, right now, Fresno State, they have possession of the ball with the opening drive. Keep in mind, they are 0-2 and last place in the tournament. Going up
The
against
offensive lineman played that
Bowling Green team that's, you know, probably in the lower half, what, 7th, 8th, maybe.
That's a great tackle.
Yeah, and knowing them, they're going to make them look like the New England Patriots.
Well, let's see what happens right now. Fresno State is on 2nd and 1.
And they make the stop at the 41-yard line.
Wow, they have positive yards. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they get a fumble or touchback or something.
Get the right.
He's tackled at the 41.
Well,
The
with
thing
that,
about
looks
the
like they're
option
gonna
is you're
return
going to
the
have
ball
some
back
negative
to
plays,
3 and
but
out
if you keep
by Bowling Green.
Why is anybody surprised?
Doesn't look like he's going to have much time to get rid of this punt.
Jeez. It's just
Signals for a fair catch.
I mean, it's the first drive.
Have you seen Fresno State do anything positive throughout this tournament?
I think there are some, you know, glimpses
They might
of
be coming here.
positivity. I mean, they were able to keep the game going against some of their
Got it to the senior.
opponents. I mean, the first
Excellent open
opponent-
field tackle.
What did you have in the first game?
Doesn't matter. They beat us.
Oh, jeez. Well, look, right now, if you look at the road to round 3 for
Makes the
Fresno,
catch, and look out.
Fresno
And he's
first had
tackled
to
right
go
around the
against a pretty
third.
strong Boise
How does he
State.
react in the
Kept
face
it a
of
little
pressure?
close until, you know, it collapsed. And then in your second game, you lost to Western Kentucky.
He goes out of bounds.
That
at the
was pretty
40-yard line.
exploitive.
What did I tell you? It's Fresno State.
2nd and 6 for Bowling Green. They're going to
Quick
get the
throw.
ball
He's got his
again
receiver
because it's
again.
another first
I like to
down.
call him.
Yeah, good defense. What's that?
And
he makes
of
it out
which,
to about
a
the
stop
40.
by the defense. 2nd and 10.
Surprised they actually tackled him.
Throws it
Doesn't
out,
get
and it
much
falls
attitude
incomplete.
with that.
He must
I
have
don't know
hurried
who's
there
passing.
because his
He
receiver
probably
was
could've stopped
wide
for
open.
6, maybe 13, but they're both celebrating.
I mean, I guess he got some pressure. So they act like they had like a fucking goal line stand or something.
Whoa, language.
Deep ball. laying it
3rd
out
and 10,
there.
and no, make it a 4 and 10.
Almost a
Look
big
at
play.
that.
He patrols the deep
Very
part of
big
the
stop by
And tries
Fresno
to get this
State.
thing down deep in their own
All
territory.
right, I'll give it to them. They 3 and out to start the game. Not bad.
This punt bounces
Finally,
into
give
the
some
end
love
zone,
to
and
Fresno
this will be a
State. I
touchback.
mean, you make it seem as if they can't
Let's
even
see if
do
they can make
defense.
some
They
plays
had
and get a little
3 and out.
separation.
Well, not
See what
3
they
and
can
out,
do.
but they had a pretty strong stop.
Well, let's see what they do in the second drive. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, they got the ball now. They're going to run it. And the quarterback's going to hold on to it.
Gains
Get
his
about
way to the
88 or
29-yard
90
line.
yards. 2nd and 1.
See what they're gonna do.
Just has to walk it in for the first. And it's going to go to the halfback. Gets the first
He's to
down
the
for
40.
certain.
They'll bring him down
And
at the
that's for
42-yard
12
line.
yards.
Some positive yards. They're moving the chains. Okay.
All right, you see, you got to at least give Fresno some time to warm up. Halfback gets it again. Same play.
the middle for a
Great
nice
outcome,
gain.
7 yards.
All right. That's it. Moving the chains. Hurry up offense. Okay. Sense of urgency.
And now, holding on to the ball, they're going to keep it on the ground. Halfback again for another first
He gets
down.
to about the
That's 3
41-yard
consecutive
line.
first downs.
And they actually made it to midfield. I'm surprised.
And it goes back again to the
Tackle at
halfback.
the 30-yard
And
line.
again, another first down. This is like, what, the 4th consecutive first down, all being done by the halfback. Goes
And
for
down he
33,
goes,
this
the
time
27-yard line.
Okay. All right. They get close to the red zone. You know they're moving. Oh crap.
7
Players
coming up
down.
here. Ball on the
And they go
27.
to optimism.
Well, you know what? Look, I'm pretty certain he might be back. Maybe not, but they can try to keep
Now he
things
tries to
going.
buy
I
some
don't know,
time.
What is the quarterback
Runs with it, and he's
thinking?
got room.
He just ran over
Down
him.
at the 17-yard line.
All right. I'll give it to them.
He was like,
he was not
who's
trying to
this
go
guy?
down.
Get him out the way.
He wasn't trying to go down. I like that.
Oh, look, that type of tenacity is what got that
He
first
scrambled.
down out the way. The quarterback is rolling all the way to the
They'll make the
opposite
sack.
side.
He just blew past the block.
Did the quarterback
From
not
the
see the
18-yard
wide
line.
receivers that were
Second
open?
down.
What was he thinking?
Now
I
we'll
don't
see
know.
how
By
the
the time he tried
backup
to make
can
the
do after
decision,
that
it was too
injury.
late. But you know, it's Fresno State. So I'm not
Well, I
surprised.
guess that foreshadows the next play. He wanted to run it. Well, what do you know? It's going to be a running play again. But it's going to be by him. He holds on
Makes it
to
out
it.
to about the
He's
10.
going to get 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 3 with no time left. We're going into
one.
the second quarter.
This one's scoreless.
0-0.
15 minutes.
Right. You know, Fresno State's actually doing something. They're not, you know, screwing up on offense. Let's see what happens here.
And where they are, they're
He's taken
guaranteed
down
at least
around the
3.
10-yard line.
And now it's 4th and 3rd. Big decision
makeable.
for Fresno State. They're going to go for the field goal. And Fresno State is going to
gets
go
it up,
first to
and
put
he's
some
got it.
points on the
And you
board.
got to think they're
Good
pretty
job
happy
for
with
Fresno.
holding them to a field goal right there.
I will admit.
One of their key players go down earlier, but it looks
And
like
we
he
talked
might be able to
about
get back in the
what's
lineup.
happening
And it
with
looks like
that
they're ready
free
for the
safety.
kickoff.
It doesn't look like the free
Excellent
safety is going to
kick.
be coming back anytime soon.
And it goes into the end
Well,
zone.
let's see what they
down
can
for
do
a
with defense. They
touchback.
calls it 3 and out. You know what? I might get some optimism on Fresno State.
Well, the halfback's going to hold on to the ball, doesn't get any yards. Another good stop by Fresno State. Quarterback steps back, and 81 wide,
That's a first down.
wide
Inside
open.
the
And
30.
if
Tackle
you
made
know, if
at
no
the
one really
18.
had that type of burst of sprinting to the side, it would have been game over right there with a touchdown.
Fresno State doing Fresno State things. Why am I not saying that?
Well, let's see what Bowling Green can capitalize from that
Got his
play.
receiver. dropped
Doesn't
it.
start with a catch because that was dropped.
Yeah, his receiver has butterfingers.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Back at the 18-yard line. Man in motion, number 89. Number 7 steps back, gives it to number 81, wide receiver, and gets the first
Big
down.
play there.
They're in the red zone. You guys want to do something, Fresno State?
Number 7's going to keep on to it. The linebacker just
this one
couldn't
falls
connect. Thank you, because if number 6 wasn't there to try to strip it and stop it, that would have been an easy touchdown for
Second
Bowling
down, goal
Green.
to go. Ball on the 6.
2nd and goal. Let's see if they can clamp up on defense here.
Ball's on the 6-yard line. Number 7 steps back, but that rush
Great
was too
pressure on the
much.
quarterback forced
Felt
that
the heat,
incompletion.
couldn't get out of the
Hopkins,
kitchen.
Wide receiver.
The
Hope
defense
to
is
make a
stepping up.
comeback,
I'll give
get
them
back in
that.
this
And the
ball
wide
game. Went out
receiver
with
for
that injury a little bit
Bowling
earlier.
Green, number 81, is going to come back to the field momentarily.
Fires
And
quickly,
right
they got it.
after Bowling
Touchdown.
Green celebrates with their first touchdown.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I'll give the defense. They try as hard as they could to stop it,
75-yard
but they
drive.
still give us a touchdown. But it's still early. I have some type of
7-3.
Well, it's 7
He sends this
Green,
one deep.
Bowling
Looks like
Green.
they're ready for the kick.
Cornerback is going to take it for the
He's
kick
to the
return.
10. Loose football.
And oh
Scoops
my
up the loose
goodness, stripped.
And now he's
The
got
free
one to run.
safety was at the right place and at the right time for a touchdown.
See why I hate this team?
This is very
Great play by
exploitive.
the defense.
I
to be able to
mean,
get the turnover
you're
and
thinking
drive
number
by
2
two
had a very
possessions.
routine
You're the
run,
leader of this
but number
defense right
19
now.
had
You wanna
something
make
to
sure
say
these
about
guys
that,
continue to play
forcing
with
the
confidence,
fumble,
continue
and
to
that
be
fumble
aggressive.
was made for 6.
See why I hate this team?
It's now
And he adds an
14-3
extra point.
Fresno State. Are you going to say that? That's why you hate this team?
Look what just
I don't
happened.
think
They
you
gave
hate-
up a scoop and score
Enough to kick
off
this
a
one away.
kickoff return.
I don't think you hate
Sends
them
it
that
sailing
bad. But
downfield.
you were a tad optimistic for a second.
Yeah, and all that went out the window after that play.
Well,
Tackle at the
the cornerback
16-yard
gets the
line.
ball back. This time he holds on to it as it goes down.
Their
for
last
18
drive
yards.
as the fumble led to a touchdown.
Here we are.
I know as a
Less than
quarterback, it's
touchback at
always
this
hard to
point.
watch the defense score a touchdown on you.
And
But it
right
was
now,
always a reminder to
Fresno
take
State
extra
gotta
care of
have
the
some
football.
sort of response, because that was a devastating blow for Fresno. And that
Nice
there
run up
is
the
going to be a
middle.
7-yard rush by the quarterback.
Hurry up offense.
4 holds on to it,
Nice run there.
gets another first down.
Quarterback held on to it and turned.
We set it down.
Yeah.
He's
And
going
he's
to hold it
taken
again,
down
this
around
time
the
for
30.
2.
Someone moving the chain. We're gonna screw it up somehow.
Now I'm going to throw it in the air. Had to get it out of the
31-yard
way
line.
before it was going to be a big sack.
Probably wasn't a pick 6.
Turns it into 3 and 8. It's 3rd and 8. Have at least a couple of men in the slot. Steps back.
Scrambling around. And here's a quick throw.
And who's he throwing
And
it
that'll
to?
bring up a punting
We'll never know.
situation.
The
It's
defense
4
held
and
their
8.
ground on that play.
What happened to the running? I mean, that was like, what, over 10 passing plays?
Here's the
Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me.
don't believe
Almost
it.
intercepted.
What
They
in the
went for it
hell
fourth and
was
didn't
Fresno
get it.
State?
I'm not
Why
quite sure
does
what
the
they were trying to
punter
prove.
have the
Back to
ball? Does the
It's
punter
first
even
down,
know
going
how
the
to
other way.
throw?
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field
I
as
mean,
we get set to
you
resume
don't
play.
have to give up. It's just the second quarter.
Tackle after a decent
And
run
the
up the
halfback
gut.
Did you
gets
not
it for
see that
6.
pick 6? Sorry, that scoop and score.
Gosh,
Throws it in a hurry.
this is just
It's on the
oof.
ground.
And
That
that's
was
a
close
fumble,
one,
but the
ball
fumble
goes out
doesn't
of bounds.
materialize into a
Ball on the
possession for
14-yard line.
Fresno. That simply means it's just going to go back, and it's a first and 10. Gives it to the
Throws it to the
halfback.
halfback on the
And the
screen.
halfback,
Touchdown,
with a very
Bowling
clear open
Green.
lane, is now extending the lead to 17. It's now 20-3 for
And he converts
Bowling
the
Green.
extra point.
You
With a
see why I hate this
three-play,
team?
31-yard drive.
You have to
21-3.
step
The
into
kicker
the
looks like
defense.
he's ready to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Let's see who's gonna have a fumble, who's gonna trip over
He's to the
himself.
20.
Well, I would give the cornerback some credit there. That was a
33-yard line.
very good run for 34 yards.
Why isn't Ted's ACL doing it?
We got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the
Optimism
brink of a
out the
blowout.
window.
Do you see the score?
I mean, look, they can try to do something here.
He's
Maybe
on the run.
Turn it into, ooh, look at
He's got
number
the
4.
corner.
And number 4 has
He's
a
at
lot of
midfield.
space,
Steps
gets out of bounds, and that's 20 yards right there. I mean, look, he can try to get 7 points. It'll be an 11-point game.
He's
Get
going to
down
try
by
to
11,
scramble.
but-
That's what can
Well,
happen when
he
you
got the
run
ball
the
out
same
of
play.
it. That
You
wasn't
need to be aware of
a
that and
fumble
try
or
to
a sack.
mix things up to keep the
guess.
defense off balance.
About to be 2 minutes until the end of the first half.
Yeah, do something, please.
Quarterback steps back, curls,
He's scrambling,
tries to see if he can move it.
and he's going to come up with a quarterback.
Still
into the
don't
game now
understand
to
why
call
he
the
had to
signals.
step back. Why did he even stall? It's now 3 and
Now he's
21,
scrambling.
3rd and
He
21.
lets it fly.
Can he catch
So
it?
that'll make it fourth down.
Yeah, if
Great
the
hold by the
out of
defense.
bounds
He
was
means so much to
considered
this team.
not out of
And
bounds,
right
maybe.
now, it
And
looks
that
like
ball
he's
is going to be
maybe gonna
going
be able to
back
get back in the
to
game. Doesn't
Bowling
look like
Green.
he's in that much pain, so we'll hope so.
And that's going to give it the
This
touchback.
one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Got out of the field after that kick.
And I don't
Hoping
know,
to turn this
like,
drive into another
it's like
touchdown.
Fresno State just does not have a real defensive response to Bowling Green.
Quarterback
When do they have a-
because again,
an
they
team
put
like
so
that?
much time in trying to put a plan
Looks
together.
like
To be
the
able to
streak
see that
continues
actually
in terms of another
play
first
makes
down.
you feel pretty good as a play caller.
I bet you the Bowling Green cheerleaders could do that.
Now, that's just not right. You're basically throwing them on the bus.
Throws quickly. It's
How many
almost
do you
intercepted.
see
It's an
the
intelligent
score?
play by the
The
defender.
score
All
does
you
not
have to
look
do is
promising. Right now for Bowling Green, quarterback is 10 for 16. Make that 10 for 17 now. For 154 yards and 2
From their
touchdowns.
own 33-yard
They're going into
line.
3rd and
It's
10
third
in
down.
terms of third down conversions. They're 1 and 2. Man in motion, number 2. Quarterback number 7 steps back, gives it to the halfback
Setting up
number
blockers,
6.
the running backs
Doesn't
down
need
on
to
the
spin,
screen.
just has to slant in,
And he
slant
shoved
out for a
out to the
29-yard
38-yard line.
reception.
You see why I hate this team?
Is that all you're gonna say? I mean, you're.
Did you not see that play they just gave up?
There's more than just simply one sentence.
He's tackled around the 22-yard line. He
Here we
gets
go
to
with
100.
another
corner
first
on him,
down,
down low
16
underneath,
yards.
and I'd put a
They're
safety over
creeping
top of
into
him.
the
Put
red
2
zone
defenders
again.
on him to try to
58
slow him
seconds
down.
until
Because
the end
right
of the
now,
first half.
one-on-one
Steps
coverage,
back,
he is
looks
destroying.
around,
And there's still
and
just
just
to his
nobody
receiver. Touchdown.
thinking about defense anymore. The wide receiver number 7 gets another touchdown for Bowling
He
Green.
makes the PAT.
You know exactly what I'm going to say.
So they're not safe. So here we are. It looks like Bowling Green is going to be up by a whopping 25
Fielded
points.
at the 4.
The cornerback gets the ball, tries to move
gets
to the
out to about
side,
the
gets
28-yard
in
line.
for about 24 yards, going to start near the 30.
Out of
President
hand
fumble.
before we even hit the half. These next
Here
few
we
drives
are,
are going to go a long
get
way in
ready for the
determining
snap.
what kind of game this will end up being.
And it looks like he's going to hold on to it for himself, and why not? Nobody was looking at this
Very
guy.
clutch tackle
And
there because
another
of-
successful run
from the
by Fresno
48-yard
State,
line.
this time 24
First down.
yards.
I'm surprised they didn't call offensive pass interference.
Oh, now you just stretch it. Come on. Give the credit when the credit is due. Another
Bring him
positive
down
for
and
the
about
quarterback,
to
this time just 2
47-yard
yards.
line.
It's going to keep the chains moving with about 35, make it 27 seconds left.
2 yards, that's going to do something.
If they can try to get maybe 15, 20 more yards, you can try to go for a
And he's
field
tackled
goal.
at the 34.
And that's
They
a
go with the
12-yard
option
rush,
and pick
20
up the
seconds
first
Got the
left.
first down if he kept it
Fresno is
himself.
down to
That's a
just
good
one more
decision.
timeout.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34.
Gonna give it to number 21 again. Or not. This
And
time
they
he's
make
going
the
to hold
stop
on
at
to
the
it, but it's
38.
going to cost you
Defense
3
had
yards.
that.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
It's now 2nd and 13. Look like he's going to throw it out. Quarterback steps back,
He's
curls a
scrambled.
bit.
He's looking for his man.
2 men, 1 player for Fresno State.
They'll head to the
Doesn't look
locker
like it
room
adds
in a
up.
game that's not even
And
close.
speaking of adding it up,
The Falcons
add
lead
it up right here.
28-3.
It does not look positive for Fresno at all. A 25-point deficit going into the
Glad
second.
to have you with us in this. Hope the action will even
I mean,
up a
what do
little
you got to
bit
say?
here in
Like,
quarter
how are
number
you
3.
feeling? And come on,
He
express
really got a
yourself.
hold of that kick.
This team is just a privilege.
He's to the 20.
They can't
And
tackle.
he's tackled at the 20.
They can't
Bowling
play
Green's
defense. They
dreams
can't
are
catch
a
no
reality in
balls.
this
They keep
football game.
fumbling.
They've scored
I'm surprised there wasn't a
21
punt block
points in a row.
return.
Well, if you look
So
at
I
the
gotta tell you,
last
these
few
guys have
set of
just been a
drives, it's
defensive
been about,
nightmare on the past few
consecutive
drives.
touchdowns?
Bowling Green comes to the
Yeah.
line in
Was this team
complete
ever
control
ranked?
in this game.
We're talking about Bowling
Tackle at
Green
the
State.
22.
I don't think that they've ever ranked.
No, I was talking about Fresno State.
Jeez. Yeah, I think they might have ranked like maybe in the
Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that.
They play like a
Maybe a
150th ranked team. I guess a FBS school could probably play better than that.
Well,
And
looks
on the
like
throw, he caught it.
it's
And he
going to
tackles
be
him hard.
The 28-yard,
you
not
know,
letting the offense get much
FCS
going on that
school that
possession.
holds them off, forcing a punt. I mean, they're not that bad. They're just having really bad breaks. Important decision making too by the quarterback.
And every
Tackle
game
made
we
at the 40. So he managed to get
Every
a few
game.
yards on the stay competitive.
Every-
If you're going to
every
get blown
game,
out, you at least want to go down
it's
swinging.
just-
They come out in
I
a
don't
goal
think
line
it's
set.
necessarily every game it shows up. There's only been 2 games so far going into the third
Toss
round.
right, and he'll lose yards.
Yeah, but like I said, this team just, they don't want to be here.
Well, it's now 2nd and 11. Quarterback is
Now
going
he
to
tries
try
to
to
buy
see
some
if
time.
there's someone there.
Throws. This one
Tries
is
to
incomplete.
get it to number 1, but couldn't get it at all. Pretty much too tight of a coverage. I
Yeah, but if that was Bowling Green, that probably would for a touchdown.
think. 3rd and 11.
Fakes it, and the quarterback's
Throws it
clear.
out.
Lets it
And
fly.
no,
Oh,
it's
boy,
not going to
almost
happen.
intercepted.
Number 24
So,
was
fourth
like,
down.
that was mine. And I'm talking about 0-6 for this quarterback. He hasn't made a complete throw yet.
He gets it off, and it's
You
very
wonder why
high
I say
in
what
the
I say
air.
about this team?
Well, it's going
Fields
to be
upon it, the
Bowling
20.
Green. They're going to
He's
have
out
the
to the
ball
30.
back. This time they're
He
going to
gets
make
out
it
to
to the
about the
35.
35-yard line.
That was a
Fresno
15-yard
State's
return.
been throwing the
Look at the
punches, and they're
yards
all
by
landing
half.
right.
Fresno's
I'm telling you,
actually
Brad, just an
going
incredible effort
backwards in
in
terms
all
of
3
turned
phases,
yards
and
in
they're
the
sitting on
3rd
this
quarter.
comfortable lead.
And
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green
Looking
is
to
just
put
moving
this
it
game away if they score
down
here.
the chains. And look at that.
Zips it to
Another
the tight
first
end.
down, this time by
taken down
the
at
tight
the
end. This is
46.
going to go for 11 yards. The quarterback's
Tackle
going to hold
made
on
at the
to it,
47-yard
adding about
line.
a yard. 2nd and 9. Quarterback steps back and sees the wide
Gets it
receiver
out
number
to his
17.
receiver in a
Gets
hurry.
the first down, but no, it's a fumble,
Well,
and it
took a while,
goes
but
to
finally
Fresno
something
State.
Went right for the defense.
Why don't
We'll
you
see
get
if
called
they can make a
overtime?
little run here. If there was ever a time to
That was a clear fumble.
I'm
There
surprised.
was nothing to contest.
It's Fresno State. They'll find something.
Well, number 24 is going to hold on to it. Tries to get about 3 to
Takes it
4
up the middle
yards.
for a nice
Will
run.
be for 4.
Maybe, just maybe, this could be the momentum that they need to get back in this
Although
game.
he might make a
Well, they're
comeback
going to
later
keep
in
it
this
on the
game.
ground for this next one. Goes back to number 24.
Up the middle
This
for a
time
nice
it's going to
gain.
go for 6 yards, so that'll put them at 3rd and 1. Drake needs to sneak it in, but their 3rd down conversions, just plain terrible.
They
And it
tackle him
adds
there, and
on
he's still
even
going
more.
to be
This
short.
is like what, 0-6?
Well, we're going for it,
Third down
and
He's
possessions.
gobbled up in
I
the
mean,
backfield.
and then he
Unable
even
to
loses
convert on
additional
4th
3
down.
more
Ball
yards,
changes
forcing
hands.
the turnover
This
on
time the
down.
offense isn't
It's like they
successful
saw it
on
coming.
fourth down.
I mean,
The defense
His
had that
quarterback
option
has not
They
thrown a
lost a
single
fumble, so
positive
I'm pretty
pass,
sure the coaching
has
staff
given
was over there
up
talking
the
about
ball
ball
in terms of a
security.
turnover.
First rule on
I
offense
mean,
is to
why
take
is he
care
still
of
in
the
the
football.
field?
These
So it's
guys
the
need to
quarterback's
remember
fault,
that
right?
on this drive.
not the defense,
I
not the
mean,
receiver.
it's a
to his
lot of
receiver.
things.
It's not the cornerback.
This quarterback is not helping. speaking of quarterbacks, this time the Bowling Green quarterback gets it for 26 yards.
Dives
And
forward.
another successful run, this time for 8 yards. They are now second in, goal after run?
This is just getting bad.
Pass it to the halfback, and the halfback is not going to make much yardage. That's a loss of 3.
You're right. The defense definitely won the battle at the line of scrimmage there.
Let's look at that again.
Defense not
how
wanting
is
to
that?
give an inch
Who was
here.
Dragging his
It's Fresno State. They'll find something.
curls it out, gets it to the tight end, and that's another touchdown for Bowling Green. It's now 34-3. They have a
They had a mismatch and
31-point
exploited
game
it for the
lead.
score.
Yep, you're right. The tight
I
end
think
had
that's
that one
what
all
they
the
did.
way, and there wasn't much the defense
Look,
could do.
man, it's not easy playing competitively with the stakes being this
And he
high.
hits the PAT.
I mean, the winner of this tournament
four-play,
will
35-yard
guarantee their
drive.
franchise
And the return team's looking for the onside.
$1 for
He kicks it off, and he got
just
all
making
of
it
that
to
one.
the finals. And if they win it, that's an additional $10 million. I mean, imagine
He's taken down at the 16-yard line.
$10 million
The
for your
Falcons
school
continue
just
to
in
get it done
prize
on the
points
defensive
alone.
side of the football.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
players
they've
ain't
done
gonna
a
see
good
none
job
of
of
that.
building this lead, and almost
Well, the last time this offense
First
was
off,
out
it's
there.
NCAA 14.
This offense comes out on the
There
field
isn't
again
really
after
much
being
of a
stopped
world
on
where
downs the last
fairness
time
of
out.
them
Not only
representing
does that
themselves
affect them in a negative
being
way, but you know what
consistent.
it does is it
But I
gives
think the
this
bigger thing
defense
is that
Oh, great. And we get a delayed game.
Oh
Because,
my
you know,
goodness.
of
But this time
momentum
it's
as they
not
come
by
back
your
on the
friends Fresno
What
State,
team?
it's by the quarterback from Bowling Green. Adds 5 yards. They're now at first and 15. 23 seconds remaining in the third. About 5 seconds left in the play clock. Snaps it. Quarterback's going to hold on to it, and it's going to get it about 3 or 4 yards.
You wonder if they'll go to the no huddle here.
only just
Not
to
a lot of
get
time
just
left.
about to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's about to be
second
the
down
end
and
of
11
the
to go.
third quarter,
Ball on their own
and this
15.
whole game has been
That's
all
3 down
about
and
the
1 to go.
exploitation of Fresno State as they're down by 32.
He's going to try and
Quarterback
scramble.
is going to try to run it
Here comes the pressure,
and makes the
and
right
he's
call
taken
because that's
down
going to be
at
a
about
positive
the
of
20.
8 yards. Is the running option even the thing to do going into the fourth? Well, that
tackled
answer
at
was
about-
obvious. No, they're going to go for the air, and that's a 16-yard reception.
Surprised that wasn't pick 6.
So you choose to just be quiet for this game, and the only time you're going to come.
Do
to
you
this game is
see
gonna
the
talk.
score?
I mean,
Now
yes,
he's
I'm
scrambling.
watching the game just like you.
Under
but I
pressure.
just-
Fumble.
And he
Oh,
hits him hard at the 42-yard line.
That's just it. You're just gonna hope for the worst. Like anything that they do, you're just gonna.
Do you see
flip
the time? Do you see the score? It's
I mean,
over.
granted, it is a lost game for Fresno, but they can try to leave with some dignity at least.
Completes it, and he's hit hard
Tight end
immediately.
gets 3 yards.
Might as well have fumbles.
3rd and 4. Fresno's gonna have to make a decision whether they're gonna go for it on 4th if this play doesn't go out well.
And it's not. What I tell you.
Well, you were in
He gets out
line.
to
Now
about
it
the
is 4
45-yard
and 3.
line.
Big decision for Fresno State. Are they going to keep it for 4th? Yes, they will. They're going to go for it on 4th. They only need 3 yards. Again, on 4th down conversions, they haven't been able to make any of them. 0-2. Quarterback steps back, slips through the gap, and just like that, Fresno State is going to keep the chains moving, keeping the drive alive.
Why are you so excited for a game that's over? This game's been over since the
Look,
first half.
because it's the little victories that we should be rooting for with Fresno State. I mean, a play like that should have been an easy sack, but the quarterback is keeping the game alive. Even if they lose, they want to win or lose in this
And he
case with
makes it out to
dignity.
about the 47-yard
DVT
line.
don't pay the bills.
Well, I mean, neither is just playing the tournament, but the reality is bigger
He's
picture.
scrambling.
Fresno
He's
State
running
is
quickly,
going
and
to
that was
try
almost
to
picked.
get their younger players some time, try to get some experience in, and that's a bad
defense
experience
has
for
to
the
be very
quarterback
frustrating.
because he had to throw it out. It's 4th and 8. They're going to go for it on 4th. Why not at this point with 2:19 remaining in the match? Quarterback steps back to pass,
He's on the run.
and this time he's going to air it,
Throws
but he
incomplete.
waited
They got a
way
handful.
too
Teams
long
are
for that
playing
ball
out
to
the
drop. So
stretch
that's
here.
another
You wanna get
turnover,
experience
3rd
for guys who
turnover in
normally
terms
don't
of
get in the game and try to avoid
4th
injury.
down conversions.
Hey kids, just stay in class. It's not worth to being on the field. Just get red-shirted and just
He gets out
Finish
to about
your-
the 8-yard
Get
line.
red shirt. You're saying the whole team should be redshirted?
It's second down.
might as well.
1:18 remaining, about 5 seconds before the play clock expires. They're going to run the clock, obviously. Halfback gets the ball, and he's
Nice
going to move
run,
it
and he's brought
up for
down.
6 yards. Keeping the clocks moving. It's now 1 minute and about
Fresno
19
State's
seconds
gonna use
remaining. It is Fresno State that's going to take the first timeout with
Just over a
1:19
minute left.
remaining. Hopefully this can slow down the tempo, but no, goes to the halfback,
Well,
and this
it's not
time only 1 yard short. So they're going to kick it back
The
as
Bulldogs
they
are gonna
punt
call their
it, but
second timeout.
Fresno wants to take a timeout. I wonder why.
I mean, obviously, they were just trying to just sub everybody out and just put the janitors in the game.
Put the janitors in. Well, they'll have their time to shine with about less than 60 seconds remaining in the game. And Bowling Green is going to option it for the touchback.
This punt
And only with
bounces into
47
the end
seconds, I don't
zone,
think they
and
need
this
to
will
do
be a
anything but just kneel and call it a day. But no, they're going to keep it going.
He
And
scrambled.
this time, Fresno
He
is going
lets
to
it
hold
fly.
on to it, tries to throw it
It's
deep.
intercepted,
But
and that should
I don't
do it.
know. Like, I think the reason
And they
why I
make
was
the stop
talking
at
as if
about the
Bowling Green
49.
had the ball was because Fresno
should
State
just
figured
see
out
the
a way to
quarterback
give
take
it
a
to
knee
them.
right here,
And with
winding
that,
down the rest
Bowling
of this
Green
clock.
is going to do the
Quarterback takes the
responsible
knee, and
thing
that's
and not
always a
run up
good
the
sign
score
if you're a
anymore
fan
than
of
they
this
need
team.
to.
Fresno
They're going to
State
end it there,
will
but
take
Fresno's
their
like,
final
nah,
timeout.
son, stop the clock. At least do one more play. Maybe force a turnover out of their own stupidity. But I think the joke's on Fresno State
You're an
because
offensive coordinator. You love this
Boise
play.
is just going to keep
Quarterback
on
will take it.
kneeling, and there's nothing that Fresno can do about it. And with that, another loss, making it 0-3 for Fresno. And for Bowling Green, that's going to give them their second game of the tournament.
Fresno State staff and really
Well, as you can
entire
see
team
here,
last
ladies
year
and
is gonna
gentlemen,
rally
you saw what Fresno
It's a
State
tough
did,
loss
and
for
of course
this
they
game.
played
I mean,
like
they put
cowards.
so much
I mean,
into this
look at the
game, but one thing
quarterback.
about them,
The quarterback
they're
by
their team.
himself
And
was
even
able to
though
get
their star player had a
115
tough
yards.
game, I think they'll pick him back
That's
up
just
and
him,
get him ready
and
to
he's
go
of
by
course
next
the
week.
player of the game.
That
19
brings
for
this broadcast to a
26
close.
in the game.
3A Sports and Kirk Herbst.
Many of which stemmed from running it in. I mean, that's what we can say. It's a big running game that Fresno couldn't capitalize.
Well, guys, thank you for being here with us, and stay tuned for round 3 of the college football tournament.
Again, this is the Brownsville Gamer along with that other guy, that other gamer, saying farewell and thanks for watching.
I hate Fresno State.